What is going on, boys? Swaggy's here now. And I do apologize for the late upload for today here. And of course, the next upload will probably be like around 8 to 9 o'clock, depending on certain things here. But aside from such, overall, let's just get into the video for today here. Today, we're reacting to a new Sonic, in Shadow Generations, Dark Beginnings here. Now, of course, this is episode 3 of, which is called, or just titled, To the Ark, which I very much enjoyed. Like I said, just overall, let's get onto it. It says here. Shadow leads Rouge and Omega into the heart of Gun as the next step for search of answers. The military organization that did so much harm to him in the past is now the only thing between him and his goal, the space colony Ark. Okay, I'm excited to see this goes. Like I said, please go check it out. Link down below. They work really hard to support, so please go check out every part of the actual production itself here, as they all just put their blood, sweat, and tears into this. So please go check them out. And without further ado, let's get on to it. No more distractions. Okay. Okay. To the Ark, episode 3. I'm loving it so far. Hey, come on, show us something though. Real. Okay. Rougher start, but I love it.
So, Gunn funded the research that created you, and when they got you, they sealed you away for 50 years.
50 years.
My point is, don't get too caught up on any vendettas tonight.
Gunn is not my enemy tonight.
Okay.
Just an obstacle in my way.
I call dibs.
So, I love that. It's got to be so dramatic. Okay. Chaos control, love to see them. Oh, I love this. So cool.
Chaos control!
Yo. No. Cannot do that. Damn. Oh, nice. Damn.
I wanted to destroy it.
This dude. Omega.
Shadow to Rouge.
I love you, Omega.
I'm in position.
But you
Copy
didn't
that
have
and
that, bro.
initiating launch.
Perfect. We're ready to get this, continue on with the plot here. 10 minutes. Nice. Oh. Uh-oh.
Omega, hurry! You have to take out those guns!
This is Commander Abraham Tower. All forces, stand down.
Stand down. A. W. W there, W there.
Abe! I brought that intel you requested.
And aided in the destruction of millions in gun assets.
Sorry, but Shadow needed some help saving the world.
If that's the case, despite all that's passed between us, he saved the world from Black Doom. He should have known I would have supported him if he asked.
When has Shadow ever asked for permission?
You could have talked him down, Rouge.
Rouge.
There's only
this
one
song is
person
like
who
just
could ever
amazing.
do that.
True. And she was lost to us a long time ago.
That's your fault.
Stop that.
Think
That
about
life
it,
was taken from me long ago. I need to focus on the mission at hand.
Yep. I am loving what I'm seeing so far. So good.
A threat lurks aboard the Ark, and I must eliminate it.
He must admit it. Yep. Bro gotta do what bro gotta do. But yeah, it looks like a good middle point there. For Shadow at least. And his journey. Yep. And then here are the cards themselves. I'm gonna let these go back. Like I said, please go check out the Evolve for you. They were immaculate. They were amazing. And just their artwork itself. Just the dedication to the craft. You gotta appreciate it. Please check them all out. But aside from that, was so sick. That was so cool. I loved it. I loved it so much. That was immaculately well put together. And then one last one here. Oh, hey, hold on. Casey Lee Williams. Hey, I think I know them from somewhere, or at least a different franchise. I don't remember them. I think it was like it's not on the top of my head here. There we go. Like I said, that's kind of just the end of that though. Like I said, without any further ado, let me just go ahead and give my general thought on edge stuff here. Starting off the main three factors here of the actual just plot itself, voice acting and acting in general, and of course the actual visuals themselves here. Let's get onto it. Now, first of all, the plot itself here develops even further. You know, the rating of a gun facility, Shadow versus this sort of just like mechanical gun, like not airship, like but more like a weaponized, gunship. And of course, aside from just the actual, just progressing of the story, Shadow being able to now go on his way to the actual arc itself here, which of course was conveniently holding a spaceship there. Conveniently. But aside from just the actual visuals themselves here, or the visuals, the actual plot stuff here is developing even further, and I'm excited to see how this goes here, and I'm loving it just so much. Everything is so cool, and I'm loving all the things that we got here. Like I said, just the first, sight of Shadow's teleportation abilities, the first sight of his chaos control. All of that is so sick and so well done, and I love it so much. It's spectacular. Like I said, there's all the little elements here that I want to go ahead and talk about, but I'll hold that off to like the actual deep dive itself here. Now, before I get to the actual before I get to the actual adding itself, like I said, the plot itself here, so far I'm loving it. It is immaculately well done, so cool. Everything is kind of tying together in a really neat way here. I'm really enjoying that, and I wish we, for certain segments that we were getting maybe a little, not more context. Maybe more context, because there just seems to be a convenient shuttle here at the gun base. There seems to just be this convenience in certain events and how they're kind of happening here. And maybe the key to getting more of that context is to actually play the game itself here. So like I said, that's probably gonna be important to it, and probably could be a main element of the actual of the plot itself here. But overall, I'll hold my thoughts on that until later into the deep dive stuff here. Now, before I get to the actual now let's get into the actual just voice acting, and of course just the actual acting in general. Let's get into it. Now, of course, for the voice acting itself here, I loved it. It was cool. From Omega to Rouge to Shadow, they were just immaculate. So immaculate. So well done. So cool. And overall had so much personality. Rouge, amazing. Omega, literally the GOAT. Then of course Shadow, so nice. It's so incredible that they typed this up here. I loved it. I loved it so much. I loved it just so much. But it really does make you appreciate Dark Team themselves here, or like Team Dark. It's just so cool to see them back together and just doing their thing. I just love it so much. It's really cool and overall very nice, and overall so sick, and overall I loved it so much. And aside from the actual just in general, like the voice acting being immaculate, just the actual emotion and passion and heart this the voice acting stuff here just provided to the actual characters themselves here, not only being amazing, but overall just so well put together. It was so well done. It's so well performed. I loved it. The actual, just in general, visual acting here for the characters was amazing as well. I loved it. Like I said, aside from the actual just voice acting itself being extremely goated and extremely just amazing, the actual just visual like body language we were seeing in 13 type itself here was so well done as well here. From Shadows just kind of grimacing and just kind of wincing as he's remembering more of his past, to just Omega's just kind of the way that he kind of just interacts with like in a fight here is overall so telling and just so well done. It really does make these characters feel like they have so much personality. Like I said, it's just so well done for them. The way that just I'll save that for the actual just visuals themselves. Not like I said, just the actual just way that Shadow and just Rouge and just all the characters themselves here interact and kind of just do their thing here is over immaculate and just so well done. I loved it, and like I said, just the amount of surprise emotion from each segment itself here, just like I said, just the actual amount of surprise. I don't know, just maybe not anger, but more what's the word for it? What's the word for it? Like mission based mindset and just way that like just this sort of sadness and kind of just uh like resurgence of memories is kind of acted out here. I love it. I love that Shadow's just kind of he's almost like in pain for the memories coming back and just hitting him across the face like a sledgehammer to a cinder block. It's just so cool, and I love it so much. And every scene itself here was immaculate. Now, without ever ado, let's get on to the actual videos themselves here before I start yapping up a storm. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, with the actual videos themselves here, they were immaculate. From just the fighting to the actual models themselves here, to everything here was so well done. The environments, the actual models themselves here, the fights, all of it was so cool. And I love this just so much, especially for Omega. Oh my God, that beginning segment was so sick. I love how every movement that Omega, like every time Omega is like just starts up a fight, it feels like he just starts it off with like this sort of like dragging of his like of his just like like minigun, and just kind of him like slugging it or like just like slowly moving like just like bam, just starting to like I just love it. I love it so much because it makes it just feel so much heavier. It makes it feel like it's got more power to it, and I love it so much. I just love it so much. It is so cool that it's having this stuff here. I loved it so just it's so good. Not only that, but there's so many other things I want to talk about here. From actual like shadows, just chaos control, just to the actual visuals themselves, or just kind of how they, they're like artistics, how they got going on here. But I'll save that off for the next part of the actual stuff. Like such as the actual visuals themselves here were really well put together, just so well done, and overall, like I said, have so much more importance to them. Kind of just display this sort of like display this sort of this power, this just sort of heaviness, this sort of like makes every kind of attack that they're doing have more impact, have more oomph to it, and I love that. I love that so much. But aside from the looks, the actual videos themselves were extremely goated, extremely well done, overall very nice throughout the entire stuff here. Without any further ado, let's get on to the actual just deep dive stuff here before I start yapping again. Yapping again. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, before I actually get into the deep dive, please go check out the actual original yourself here. Link down below. Check it out yourself. They worked really hard on this and deserve support. Like I said, putting their blood, sweat, and tears into this project. So like I said, please go check them out. And of course, while you're at it, also go ahead, hit the like button, and of course, consider subscribing, as it just helps out so much with the channel itself here, and just helps me out a lot. I really do appreciate it. And of course, if you like me, just kind of having these little discussions about the things I like about them, and you want to maybe see more of them in the future, also go ahead and consider hitting the bell icon for the next time I upload. If you're interested in catching those future uploads, like I said, that's kind of what the bell icon is kind of there for. Aside from that, also go ahead and consider, leaving your thoughts on the stuff here, and down below in the comments down below. What did you think about it? Like, what are your thoughts on the actual just plot itself, voice acting, or just the actual just visuals themselves here? Do you agree with like some of my takes here? Do you think I'm yapping out of my mind or something like that? That is, I've never seen that again. I apologize. Or do you think I'm just like I'm not making sense or something like that? Like, so just leave your thoughts on the actual stuff here down below in the comments down below. And of course, if like I said, also go ahead and and show your support for the actual creators themselves here. Like I said, they worked really hard to support us. So please also go ahead and show your props to the Sonic team over there, doing this just doing this amazing work for the actual just Dark Beginning series itself here. Like I said, show them that that their efforts are really appreciated. Like I said, please go ahead and do that. Aside from one last little detail, please also go one last little thing. Also, go ahead and please consider hitting the share button as well here. Like I said, to help me out immensely as well here. Kind of just spreading the word for the channel stuff. Kind of just spreading the name around. Like I said, you don't really have to do that, but like I said, it just kind of helped me out a lot. And I really do appreciate that. Anyways, with all that being said and done, though, now we can see after deep dive stuff here. Let's not use too much time. Now, though, going on to the actual deep dive stuff here, what I kind of get into here, I kind of get more into the actual nitty gritty of the video stuff here. Get more into like just like I said, the nitty gritty, more into the details, more into like more into depth on the 3 topics that I was talking about, the plot itself, voice acting and acting, and of course the actual just videos themselves here. Let's get on to it. Like I said, starting off the plot stuff here, it kind of just develops immediately right here. We're already at the gun, at guns like a little shuttle base here that we got going on. Then we see Shadow and Rouge attempting to just get into the system and of course get access to the shuttle. Then of course we see this gunship here, starting to take aim, starting to fire, fire at our team here, and then we just see Omega and Shadow attempt to take on this just flying mechanism, and I love it so much. And of course, we get just to see more displays of Shadow's strengths, of his abilities, and just his overall goatedness, and just his like super dramatic, just personality. Like, look at this scene, bro. Who does bro think he is? Bro literally knows he's in an edit. That's crazy. And like such as overall. After we get that though, we do see that Shadow immediately gets into the ship here. Then of course, unexpected problem, unauthorized, launch detected. And of course, it's quickly resolved when this guy comes in and kind of just says, "Hey, stand down." Literally, stop. You literally just was like English or Spanish. Whoever moves first is gay, and they just all stop. That's literally crazy. Aside as that, just then we see Shadow going up into space, Rouge, and of course the commander here talking it out. Of course, talking about Shadow a little bit, like just like when has he ever just look.
When has Shadow ever asked for permission?
You could have talked him down.
Yeah, when has Shadow ever asked for permission? And then of course we see, Shadow going, to the Ark here, and he's having like maybe not like a mental breakdown, but maybe more like a panic attack here. Just these memories are flashing through his mind of Maria as he's getting closer to the Ark here, and he's wondering if the Black Doom is kind of the cause of this issue. And then it kind of ends off there. I said, very, very generalized plot here. There's not too many elements here that are kind of conflicting with our goal here to get to the Ark here. Maybe aside from maybe like the minor gunship, and maybe the minor opponent here. But overall, I said, nothing really that bad that they can't handle. No, bro, I like that. I like how straightforward it is, and I like how it's just kind of to the point it is. It's overall, I said, really well done. And overall, so well done. Really well formatted for like these like 5 to 6 minute videos themselves here. I like that. Anyways, aside from that, just the actual, just like I said, plot itself here, not that simplistic, but overall has so many little elements here that I just enjoy so much. Like I said, we're getting more scenes with Maria, we're getting more lore, and just we're getting sort of this like background plot with like with Rouge, and of course the general or like the leader of Gun here, and of course talking about some some info that Rouge has for them. Like, hold on, what was it, like right around here? Yes, this here. And I don't even know what that is. What is this? I don't even know. But it says here that she ended up getting the actual information itself here.
You requested.
That he requested.
And aided in the destruction of millions and
then of course, bro, just gotta be a sour dude say, and aided in the destruction of several $billion of equipment. Like, bro, shut up, please. Anyways, I'm just playing. It's just the actual plot itself here, very nice. I like it a lot. I like these little subplots that we got going on here. And like I said, they didn't really take too much from the actual stuff here, and of course, it pretty much like concluded with really quickly here, and I liked it a lot. Aside from that, and moving on to the actual vocal work, or vocal work, the actual voice acting itself here, and of course the acting in general. Let's get on to it. Now, of course, one thing I do want to mention here, this segment right here, this is like my favorite here. I'm not gonna lie, like just look at it.
Now I'm without you. I can't forgive the wrongs I've done.
Stop that. That life was taken from me long ago. I need to focus on the mission at hand.
Oh my god. The amount of emotion and just ooh, I loved it. Just the heart that we have here is amazing. So good. So enjoyable. So nice in a row. Very, very well done. Give me a second here, I'm about to cry. I'm just playing. Sorry about that. Like I said, just overall though, I know I was going. There was something wrong. I had to go quickly check that out. But like I said, just and for the said, just the actual voice and stuff here is immaculate. Like I said, from the amount of emotion, heart, and passion from those just few quick seconds, you can already tell just how much time and effort they put into these segments and how much love they have for the series itself, and of course love for the characters themselves here. And then of course, like I said, we have so many segments here that are just so well put together. Like look at this scene here with the actual elevator. Like this.
And when they got you, they sealed you away for 50 years.
Just this.
My point is, don't get too caught up on any vendettas tonight.
You could just tell she's so dumb. Like just like please don't go chasing after dudes. Play. She's like, let's just get to the point of this. Let's just get in and out. Like I don't want to deal with any of your baloney. And you could just tell that she's probably had to do this a few times with Shadow. Stuff such as the actual wizard stuff here is so well done. Like I said, you can just tell the bond with these characters immediately from just like that alone, and just these interactions between all of them. I love it so much. It's just so cool and overall very well put together. It is honestly really good, and I love it so much. And like I said, not only is the actor just voicing itself here really well performed, but also just has a lot of passion, heart, and just emotion put into them. And like I said, you can just hear how tired of Shadow's baloney she is. She's just like, please stay on the mission. Like, please stay focused on the mission. Don't get sidetracked by any vendettas. And then you're just like, no promises. I love it so much. I love that so much. That's so cool. And overall, very nice. I like it a lot. Anyways, like I said, aside from the voice and stuff here being extremely good and extremely well done, like I said, there's just so many really tiny elements that I just love here. Like I said, just from like these like little cues here, from like this sort of like from this expression on Rouge's face to the way that Shadow's kind of just been like,
Gun is not my enemy tonight.
He says, "Gun is not my enemy tonight." And then, but he's kind of like mildly upset, like, dang, I wanted to at least put a few of them members like into the gut or something like that. And you just know he was like not like a little upset, more like a little like whatever. But I love that. I love that so much. From the body language to the physical language to just everything in between. It was so cool, spectacular, and overall very well shot and put together. Really well put together. Like I said, it was incredible. I love it so much. Anyways, now moving on to the actual just visuals themselves. Let's get onto it. Like I said, just the visuals themselves are immaculate. From the models themselves, like look at this, like look at Omega, look at Shadow, look at Rouge. They look great, especially for those like 2D slash 3D art like stylized versions of themselves. I love it so much. It's spectacular. Like I said, not only do these like little just like average scenes here look amazing, like look at these details on Shadow. It is so cool. All these usages of color and all of this just so well done. And like I said, not only are the models themselves here really good looking, but the actual lighting itself here for the entire video stuff here is immaculate as well. Like I said, there's just such a difference in lighting for certain stakes themselves that is overall very well done to just sort of display the sort of contrast between what's dark and what's light. And I love it so much. And then we just see like these little elements here. We see these like very bright glow for the actual eyes here of Omega that kind of just help illustrate everything, and how dark it is there. I love it. I love it so much. Another thing I want to mention though, for the fights themselves, I love this. Like, look at this. Look at this. I love Omega's scenes here. And then just the way that he's doing it too. Just the way he almost like throws his his entire arm into the motion of this swing. Just I don't know whether it's just to make his bullets faster or if he thinks that's just gonna make them hit harder. I don't know, but it just looks so cool. I love it so much. And then the way he just like it hits the the literal bottom of this this little bridge here. It's just so cool and very sought, and I just love it so much. And like I said, not only are the actual just calmer moments looking amazing, but these actual fights look incredible. They look incredible. Like look at this scene with Shadow. Hold on. Whoa, I did something wrong. Anyways, so just look at this scene with Shadow here. This is honestly just art. It's just art. Teleportation. then we get to the finale here of just his use of chaos control. Like, listen to this. Look at this.
Chaos control!
That is so cool. That is so cool, and I love that so much. Like, okay, calm down, calm down. Like I said, I love it. I love it so much. It was really well done, really well displayed. They were so cool. I said the fights themselves here are amazing. They're beautiful. They're just it's was for like they're well thought out and they're just really well executed. I loved it. They're very intricate. They're very well executed, and I love it so much. It is so cool. It's just so nice here. Got the integrity stuff here. Like I said, I love it. These fights themselves are literally art, and just literally art in motion, and I love it so much. With all that being said and done, like I said, just the actual, just no models themselves are incredible. Lighting itself here, the use of color and lighting itself here was very incredible. I love it so much. Not only that, but the actors' animation flow and style itself here was so cool. I loved it. I'm loving this kind of like little mix between 2D and 3D. There's like segments that look really 3D, and there's some segments that look really like 2D here. And like I said, it just looks cool. It just looks really cool, and I just love it so much. Like I said, it's just spectacular. Not only that, but the actual flow itself, like I said, is so smooth, so buttery, and just so seamless that it's entrancing. It's literally just delicious, and I love it so much. Like I said, visuals themselves here amazing. I'm loving this kind of 2D like anime kind of fighting itself here. It is spectacular, but like these sort of bright flashing movements. It's sort of like the characters literally turning into what look like beams of light. Like this segment itself is spectacular. Like Shadow is literally turning into like a little beam of light here, just going to each missile, like just each missile intricately and just destroying them. And I love it so much. It is spectacular and just so cool here, and overall so anime. And I love that so much. That is spectacular and just chef's kiss. Chef's kiss. I love it. With all that being said, that does kind of conclude the extra stuff. So, like I said, please go check it out. Link down below. End card right there. I'm leaving you 2 links to get to that review, so please go check it out there as well. And of course, another end card right here for another one of my videos if you're interested in catching that. So please consider checking that out as well. And like I usually say, please go ahead and hit the like button, and of course consider subscribing, as it just helps out so much to the channel itself here and just helps me out a lot, and I do appreciate that. And of course, I do apologize for making a 7-minute video at most into 27 minutes. I just like to yap. I just like to yap about these things that I like to just talk about them because like they're so cool. I like it a lot. And as I said, like, subscribe, notification bell for next time upload. If you're interested in catching the new videos, you can. Hopefully the next one isn't gonna be for like 30 minutes long or something like that. Like I said, I do apologize for that. And of course, like I said, just aside from the bell icon though, like I said, if you want to get the notifications, that's the icon I want to press. And of course, last thing, second to last thing, comment down below you guys thoughts on the extra stuff here. If you have your own little details you want to add, if you want, you had your own little points you want to go ahead and include here, I deeply appreciate that. And of course, like I said, I welcome it. Like I said, if you want to go ahead and talk about the extra stuff here, I'm more than willing to listen to you out or to hear you out. And aside of such as the actual, like I said, and just leave your thoughts and opinions on the extra stuff here, detailing if you think I can do something better, or of course if you think that video was great, or if the video was good. Like I said, leave your thoughts and opinions on the extra stuff here down below. Anyways, aside from the last thing here, go ahead and please consider hitting the share button. Like I said, helps me a lot in terms of just kind of spreading the word for the channel stuff here, kind of just spreading the name out there. Like I said, you don't really have to do it, but it just helps me out a lot. And with all that being said and done, that does kind of conclude all that I wanted to say. So have a great day. Take care of yourself. Stay safe. If you're not feeling well, if you're feeling sick, take plenty of medicine and get plenty of rest to recover as fast as you can. Okay? And of course, I wish you the best. I wish you the best day. And of course, the best way possible. Okay? And of course, that pretty much summed up all I wanted to say. So of course, have a good one, and I'll be seeing you boys in the next video later on. Hopefully soon. I don't know though. I'll get back to you on that. Alright, but for now though, bye bye.